mode. So this is WWE 2K24. I put The Rock in. Let's read it. I'm good. I'm bad at remembering stuff. So as I put The Rock in WWE 2K24 Universe mode for 1 year. Okay, I know it says something along those lines. I think we watched one before where it was Jey Uso. It had me pulling my hair out. Well, this I was contemplating because Jay kept making me mad. He kept winning and losing, and winning and losing. I was like, "You mother!" But anyways, this is The Rock. This is not Jey Uso. So I know The Rock gonna do good. Let's just get right into it. This is by Macho T.
Today in WWE 2K24, I'm putting The Rock in the undisputed WWE title division for 1 year. So we are drafting him to SmackDown to see if he can win the WWE title in a division with a lot of top contenders. And of course, Roman Reigns as the starting champion. The Rock's 1 year begins at the WWE Backlash event, or at least it was supposed to because he's not even on the card. But it's still a big event with his cousin Roman Reigns retaining the championship in a triple threat match. But it's okay because we go to the SmackDown after Backlash and The Rock is back. He got no more Hollywood commitment and he is scheduled to have the first match of the year, but his opponent seems to be having some trouble walking out.
This is the first time I actually like Universe mode off of the way it looks.
Well, the scheduled opponent was just
Did they really give Ashante Adonis the same attire from last year? I mean, it's not like he wrestles each week, so I can get behind that. I like his hairstyle. I think his hairstyle's in the I need the one for him and the one for Wesley.
That was a shock that we're already getting into a rivalry with these two. The Rock from the top with the elbow drop. Roman gets that momentum back and catches The Rock with a spear from a rope rebound. This confrontation then ended in a no contest. And right after, we get to see the brand new Universal rivalry results page. How the momentum is looking between the two. The change in the superstars' relationship as they have now become enemy and their personality trait within this rivalry, alongside the news of what just went down. But that wasn't it for SmackDown because up next was the main event and Roman Reigns had to defend the championship against Bray Wyatt. Love that we're getting more consistent championship matches even on the weekly show. Unfortunately for Roman and The Rock who's feuding with him, Bray Wyatt wins the title. So we go into the second event, Money in the Bank. Rock and Roman Reigns are facing each other, but there is nothing on the line. There is, though, a lot of shenanigans because Roman Reigns is bringing the rest of the Bloodline members with him. Solo removed the top turnbuckle, but it ended up costing Roman Reigns because he was the one to eat a snake eye on it. Jimmy Uso must have missed that, though, because he just went on to remove the other turnbuckle pad. And again, Roman Reigns was the one to taste it. He did got a reversal, though, stunning The Rock for a bit, goes for a running neck breaker. And oh no, The Rock is down. Roman goes to the corner here. Look at the flashes. It's going crazy. And there's a spear on the most electrifying man. But the referee is distracted with the turnbuckle. Jimmy, what have you done? Rock kicks him in the face. He's back up now. He's gonna set him up for the Rock bottom. The tribal chief could be done right here, right now. Well, I guess not. He's gonna go for it one more time. And The Rock takes the win on his first rivalry. He could have won the title here if Roman would have defended successfully against Bray. After that big victory, we go to SmackDown, which The Rock has a match against Bobby Lashley. Someone else trying to climb the ranks. The Rock, though, he got a big mouth, so he's talking trash before the match even starts. So Bobby Lashley goes for it and they get into it. Once this match gets started, Bobby Lashley goes for a big dive to the outside on The Rock, and that is where they stay because they continue to brawl it out by ringside, and The Rock barely ends up winning by countout. The tensions between Bobby Lashley and The Rock have already grown out of control. This continues into the next week in which Bobby Lashley attacked The Rock from behind. Ultimately, security had to get involved and pull them apart. Even after that early beatdown, The Rock still wanted more as he wanted to get that upper hand before we get to
I couldn't even see him
SummerSlam,
out
where
there.
they both have to face each other. And once again, The Rock not only has to deal with one guy, but three of them, as Bobby got Angelo
Hey, what do you say about
Dawkins
that?
and Montez Ford right next to him. I ended up simulating this match, and The Rock picked up the win. Big highlight later on in the night, though, as Jey Uso ends up winning the World Heavyweight Championship. So he's now on top of the Monday Night Raw brand.
Wow, so
After
you
that
can win
big
in this
victory,
video, but couldn't win
Hollywood
in the
Code
last
and The
video.
Rock did not show up for the
That's
next
crazy.
3 major events. In the meantime, Bray Wyatt was still retaining the WWE Championship, and by Survivor Series, Jey Uso has lost the title. The Rock then had to come back as it is time for the road to WrestleMania, and the first stop is the Royal Rumble, in which he gets into an intense match with Logan Paul. This didn't go so well, and it meant that he was now number 4 on the rankings. The year's almost up, so he needed to do something big soon. And at the Elimination Chamber, he went for the number 2 in the rankings, AJ Styles. Barely surviving a brain buster, but nonetheless still picking up the win. He went on to get another one on SmackDown, electrifying the crowd, but like everybody else, they were wondering what The Rock was gonna do at WrestleMania. An answer which came quick.
Referee was about to help the winner sell. What is it you always say, Graves? Gotta have eyes in the back of your head. At all times. This is exactly why.
The following week, the returning Big E, who's not dancing around anymore, jumps the barricade and attacks The Rock from behind. All The Rock wanted to do was talk, but this turned into a brawl. The Rock has set up Big E for the people's elbow, but he was barely done. These two kept at it going into Mania. The Rock actually showed
I don't think The Rock's gonna win the championship this year. Unless he gets a championship match at Backlash and wins that. Yeah, I don't see The Rock.
up to another SmackDown to attack Big E, but he still had to compete against R-Truth. R-Truth still ended up taking the beat down, with Big E walking out with the win, taking us to WrestleMania. And by this point, Bobby Lashley was actually the undisputed WWE champion. Seems like they did another title match on SmackDown that I missed, but the big takeaway here is that The Rock is at a solid number 2. And at this Mania event, things are actually about to get shaken up. Rock versus Big E is actually a Hell in a Cell match, which I do want to point out that there were like 3 Hell in a Cell matches at this WrestleMania event. I'm not too sure why. A rivalry match, which he also won. Somehow, Roman competed twice. Oh, and
Double
Jey
duty.
Uso also won his Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight Championship. After Mania, The Rock was the number 1 contender with Roman Reigns as the champion, and they are kicking off another rivalry, which is incredible because there's only one more event left in this 1 year for The Rock, so this is all or nothing for him. They are scheduled to have a match, and The Rock don't even extend that handshake. He says psych to it. Roman Reigns with the slap. They just keep trading those punches to take us to next week, in which we get more heated action.
I guess
Roman Reigns goes
liking
over,
this-
and there's a
this,
clothesline waiting for The Rock. Taking the action to the outside, The Rock got a
Jey
steel
was a
chair
two-time
now.
World
I'm
Heavyweight
assuming
champion.
this is gonna end in
Yeah,
another
he's
no
been in the last
contest here.
year.
Of course it is. And I actually love that this is the case because it makes their final match in the rivalry even more important, instead of them facing each other every single week. And this last event to end this 1 year is Backlash. Ironically enough, The Rock is ending it the same way that he started, in an angle with the Tribal Chief. This time though is for the championship, and it is a one-on-one no-holds-bar match. So anything
already
goes,
beat him
and
the
can
first
The
time.
Rock get it done
Why
on
can't he
this
do it the
last
second time?
opportunity? And here we go. We did say that this is a no-holds-bar match. Of course, Roman is getting that stick out. They're gonna smash The Rock with it right
like
on the
how they
head
beat us.
into a
They
quick
look so
pinfall. That's just not gonna
realistic.
be enough though. The Rock with the right hand trying to bring up that momentum, and he's gonna go for the rock bottom. Gets a 2 count. Trading punches back
I like
and
that it's
forth.
nobody
He's gonna
out here
pick
like
him up. drop. Gonna
But
go for that
Jimmy
power
Uso,
bomb. And gonna go for
Solo
one more.
Sikoa.
Oh, no, Samoa drop. Right on the hockey stick. And Roman Reigns gonna go to the top rope now. This could be a mistake. Oh, he missed the elbow drop. Landed on the hockey stick there. Goes towards the rope. There's the elbow to the face. The Rock is looking under. Now he got a table. Is the head of the table gonna go through a table? Picks him up over the shoulder. The Rock once again is up and he's standing tall. Take him to the outside. Gonna go to the top rope. What are you doing, Rock? Whoa, cross body. That is just nuts. Oh no, Roman Reigns. Of course, the hardest part of the ring. Sending the Rock back in. Gonna go for the iron swept here. Referee, get out of the way. Oh, spear. Oh my God, he almost took out the referee with it too. This gotta be it though. Wow. The Rock cannot finish this story in this 1 year run. Roman Reigns retains the championship. Overall, even though there wasn't any significant new features added to this year's Universe Mall, I felt some improvement and I like the consistency of championship matches in every PLE. Drop a like if you want to see more Universe Mall.
I know there would go like 3 pay-views and no championship match. Or the champion would just be taking on some like Ricochet or Drew Gulak. And I was like, what are we doing here? But thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna see you on the next